Western, I'm a transplant. So you have a lot of elderly. And so that's something that I hear a lot from elderly residents. They're talking about, paying on this debt. They've gotten basically scammed. They've had people. And they prey on them, but they don't know that they have the right to not even entertain them, not even have that conversation. And they use the fear tactics, arrest you, sheriff's come to your house. Come on, you got 80-year-old grandma who didn't even know she had this debt. You were scaring her to death.
Right.
And so I really feel like if more folks understood, even the children of these 80.
Right.
And my mama's not 80, she said, because she'll watch this and be like, wait a minute. But if you understand, you can help your parents and help that older generation. We can stop some of this cycle that way too, by not only educating them, but also advocating for them.
Yes.
Because what you were just talking about, you're advocating for the community.
Exactly.
I love that tip. So now I gotta ask, what other good tips y'all got? Come on there, y'all get a clue. What other tips y'all got? We need these.
All right, this one. Most people, again, I recommend anybody that's watching this that you get one free credit report a year. You can go to annualcreditreport.com, or you can go Experian is a book.
For $1.
Get it for $1.
Get like a trial.
And just go on and understand. Just instead of me looking at the score, because most people just look at the score.
Right.
When I talk to people all the time, especially from the community, they say my score is this. Okay, what all you got on there? I don't know, but my score is So you want to go on there, and if you're using anything, Credit Karma, Experian, you want to click on the score itself.
Right.
And when you click on the score itself, you want to go down the screen, and it'll show you in different boxes, derogatory, the factors and things. And then a lot of times why that's important is because 79%, I think 79% of credit reports have errors on it. And so the law is on your side. Governments don't own credit bureaus, but since they're dealing with people's personal information, they have guidelines set in place.
Right.
And a credit bureau must report 100% accurate information. And why it's important to dispute or look over your credit report before you pay off any debt, because again, the ball is in your court. When you dispute something, you're not even saying that it's not your debt.
Right.
What you're saying, you holding them to the compliance level that the government set in place for them. Okay, you saying it's my debt, it's your job to prove it. Oh, my name is not this and that, but that's errors. So a lot of people can get things removed, but you still have to have the knowledge on how to take place to do that, which Terrell trains a lot. So a lot of times people's scores are, and since they don't check their report often, I have a lot of people that have things on their credit and be like, I ain't never had no AT&T phone bill.
Right.
Because identity theft is the number one crime in the world. So since people don't check their credit often, you got people that's been having cell phones and other stuff on their credit for years.
Right.
And they struggling with a bad credit, and it ain't even because of them.
Right.
It's because of somebody else.
I think we gotta do like a part 2 of this. It's so much. It's so much more. I wanted to touch base real quick because you said that it's not that you're disputing whether you owe it or not. So you're disputing the compliancy. If the credit bureaus are being compliant to the laws that they're held accountable to. So for people that are holier than thou, right? We're not trying to we're not telling you to not pay your debtors, right? But this is a law, a right that you have that you can exercise in order to hold them accountable. Just because you owe it doesn't mean that they have everything in place and they're doing the right things to report it. It doesn't mean that it needs to be on your credit report. So let's get that thing off your credit report. If you want to pay them afterwards, be my guest. Stop by the company, put it in a pretty envelope with a bow tie, and give them that money if that's what you feel to morally do. But we're just exercising your rights to get those inaccurate, erroneous items removed from your credit report. That's it.
Well, that's really sound advice, and I know you're right, we're going to have to do a part 2 because you all have given us so much information.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to say before I get you guys to plug, because I know we're running out of time. Sorry, y'all. So we promise we will do this again. What you guys do, I think, is just an amazing service when it comes to the community, because there are so many people in our community who are not afforded that first chance.
Right, exactly.
I happen to work with a organization that helps gentlemen society. So I'm very familiar with leaving incarceration, coming out, they got credit dancing. These are systems that are put in place for people not to succeed.
Okay.
So anytime you willingly give of yourself to help people to succeed, to overcome those barriers, to change that narrative, to improve the community, I definitely commend you. And I just say I respect what you do. Very informative. We're going to do this again. Because I was like, really? Oh, my cousin, girl, don't pay them people. I told you that was not your dad.
Yeah.
But you guys have really done something that I think will change the game for others. Because there are a lot of folks just in our community who are entrepreneurs who are sitting on visions, dreams, great things that could change our community, but they can't get to that next step because they stuck behind some debt. They stuck behind not being able to have that financial freedom, not being able to finance that dream, not having the credit to do it.
Yeah.
So it's more than just credit. This is literally about freeing people to follow their dreams and changing the community, changing the very fabric of our society.
Yes.
So I just want to commend you guys for that. And of course, now I'm big on shameless plugs, so I'm going to let both of you gentlemen have the opportunity to shamelessly plug business, your social media, contact information. If you've got something coming up that you need to plug, if you're speaking, if someone's booked you to come into a class and you need to plug that, by all means. Who wants to go first?
Well, I'll go first. As y'all know, my name is Terrell Simmons, also known as TJ the Credit Guy. You guys can reach me at my website and schedule your appointment for a free credit consultation, only 20 minutes, all right? So make sure that you have your credit reports, annualcreditreport.com, where you can get your free credit report and you can get your credit consultation call, and if you need me to speak at one of y'all's, events or classes, whatever the case may be, you can book me as well. Just schedule an appointment for other, and I'll be glad to assist you. Also, reach me on Facebook, Terrell Simmons, in parentheses, TJ the Credit Guy. So that's me, and I think it may be some fake accounts out there if I'm not mistaken, but you'll know it's me. I should be number one on there. And also reach me if you need to call me or text me 502-912-4742, and I'll be glad to assist you.
That's awesome. Well, I'm Waheem, the entrepreneur coach. Several ways you can reach me. Again, by social media, Instagram, official_Waheem, which that'll be easy to find, _Waheem, YHEME. Facebook, Waheem J. Woods. I hope it probably ain't no other accounts out there with that name. So it's going to be YHEME space J space Woods. And again, my number is, because I always give people my number. This is my personal number because this is personal for me. Everything that I'm doing is personal. So again, you can reach me at my personal number at 469-367-7813, and you can also book me for any events. And again, I get there, and again, since this is so personal for me, you listen, I'm there. If it's anything when it comes helping the community and speaking of knowledge from where I learned, because again, only if you knew where I came from, you understand. So I feel that it's my obligated duty for me to be able to get there, and God will continue to bless on the back end. So again, and you can get us both at the same time, anytime. So again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, we at the Chamber love to educate, empower, and inform. And this show today has been, it's been powerful, informative. And I got a list of family members I got to call. Don't do that, girl. Don't do that. Share this information. Make sure that you encourage and invite others to not only connect with the Chamber, but also support this show. It's all about changing the community, even if it's one credit report at a time. Thank you guys so much. You guys, until next show.
You have been listening to the NOIR Black Chamber of Commerce show with Shay K. Woolfolk. Black America, if you're thinking about starting, growing, or expanding your business, you want to be a member of NOIR Black Chamber of Commerce. Visit NOIRBCC.org to join today.